been suspended from playing GTA Online on PC.
Okay, something else. We all know by now GTA Online on PC has a modding problem, but how many times have you seen this happening now? Let's just rewind a bit. It's October 1, 2013. The online version of Grand Theft Auto 5 was now available to the public on Xbox 360 and PS3. Despite a rough launch date full of glitches, endless loading screens, and random crashes, nobody could have foreseen the immense success that GTA Online would achieve over the following years. Even Rockstar was not prepared for this success, as he shelved plans for a story mode DLC due to the rising popularity of online. All their attention and efforts were redirected towards GTA Online. And it was working. This is what players wanted. Shark card sales were rising, and so did the online player base. This led to the release of many free DLCs being released, thereby expanding the ever-evolving world of GTA Online. The success was so great that Rockstar decided to extend the life of the game over 3 console generations, while the PC version was left in the dark with a serious modding problem. And it all started back in the console era, especially the PS3 and Xbox 360, where mod menus gained its popularity. These menus made lobbies exceptionally chaotic, transforming the gameplay into a spectacle of havoc that were even sometimes oddly amusing to watch. During that time, almost anyone on the console generation could easily access a mod menu by jailbreaking their console and following a few straightforward steps. Mainly because there was a lack of effective anti-cheat measures, no more update support, and that coupled with poor console security. Nowadays, obtaining online mod menus on consoles has become a nearly impossible challenge, as consoles have strengthened their security measures, and Rockstar has learned from that chaotic console era, with 7 years later pulling the plug on those servers. Regardless, Rockstar was not the only one taking notes from this. Mod menu creators also adapted, making their menus compatible with the PC version. This marked the birth of a new mod menu industry, which soon began to thrive. Mod menus became more diverse than ever, with more new features and more ways to gain in-game wealth, but most importantly, they became more powerful. Regular players started to take notice, with sessions looking like this, to randomly having your IP address exposed because you forgot to turn on that VPN. Whilst this happens daily to PC players, Rockstar is just watching everything from a distance. Mod menus became so advanced that they can evade the existing anti-cheat, making the in-game report system useless, and literally making the modder off the radar. Well, go to Rockstar support then, you might ask, when you're just met with a generic response. As menus become so packed with features throughout its years, the main purpose wasn't anymore for just gaining free money and RP, but also about harming other players, to even the point where a public site was created where anyone around the world could crash anyone who's currently playing the game, even in single player. This remote crash and kick exploit was quickly removed by the creators, as it was primarily intended to attract the attention of Rockstar, to show them how broken the game was, and as it was gaining more and more attention, eventually it caught the eyes of Rockstar to look deeper into this, and eventually patching it. The same also happened with the account corruption exploit, where any modder could block you from entering online and could remove all your money. Or you probably remember this person, who invited you many times because there was a flaw in the social club system. These were one of the few instances where Rockstar took action if it wasn't about money, because normally you won't see them handle all the other stuff unless you illegally obtain in-game wealth. And this is how making money with mod menus became more limited, as this was one of the things that gets easily flagged by the anti-cheat, because at the end of the day, Rockstar is losing customers by just letting players freely get an infinite amount of money. And to this day, this also seems to be Rockstar's only problem with mod menus, as the anti-cheat has been barely adjusted. As of now, only the opposite happened. Instead of upgrading it, they removed 95% of its existing anti-cheats because their own source code, which showed how the anti-cheat works, was leaked. In the end, Rockstar replaced the anti-cheat to deflect it differently than their leaked code. Mod menus continue to evolve, eventually offering paid versions. The more money you pay, the more features you get. This became a significant factor in the mod menu market, as players sought menus that were affordable and that would get them a lot of power. And so, you get only the biggest mod menus controlling the whole market, with Stand and 2 Take 1 at the top, with Stand being the best-selling menu, despite the owner of Stand sending questionable messages and having a history of controversial staff members. With this influence, Stand managed to grow further by reportedly paying around $50,000 in cryptocurrency to illicitly obtain portions of a privately leaked GTA 5 source code, to this way allowing them to refine their mod menu, making it more undetectable to Rockstar's anti-cheat. It's important to note that this source code leak wasn't related to the GTA 6 GitHub incident, which only involved a few files of the GTA 5 source code. Instead, it was a transaction that happened behind closed doors, with only individuals close to the mod menu maker confirming this. While these practices are seen as illegal, only a small handful of mod menu makers have been taken down by Rockstar's parent company, Take-Two Interactive, whilst they have no problems taking down plenty of single-player mods that, quote, don't follow the terms of service. Some mod menus are even lying about Take-Two shutting them down to simply hide their exit scams. On the other hand, some mod makers make up for their faults, like how the creator of Stand gave out free redeemable GTA keys to banned players after their mod menu wasn't so undetectable anymore, and even getting rewarded by Rockstar for reporting the flaws in the system. In the times with the account corruption exploit, Stand was also the only mod menu that fixed players' accounts for free, while Rockstar was still finding a way to fix it. Certainly, by now, mod makers aren't scared of what Rockstar will do to them. Comparatively, if we take a look at how other games handle modders, it becomes perplexing why Rockstar, with its vast financial resources and access to cutting-edge technology, has not made a genuine effort to address the modder issue over the years. There has been no genuine attempt to implement a strong anti-cheat system, enhance server security to shield players' IP addresses, or to even establish some kind of communication with the player base. As a result, mod menus continue to thrive, and more players resort to them not just for easy money, but also just to protect themselves from other malicious modders. As console players can now enjoy a world without modders, the PC players are just left in the dark, forced to live with modders, without Rockstar ever acknowledging the modding problem on their most profitable game ever.